Hi church, my name is Richard Tay and I'm here to share a little testimony with you. God has been good to me. He's always giving me opportunities to go out and reach out to people in some way or other. Recently, I have felt a pain at my bottom and I have gone to see the doctors at the polyclinic. When I went to see the doctors at the polyclinic, they found that my sore was quite bad and they recommended that I go and have an operation. So they gave me a letter to go to the A&E in Changi Hospital. I was there and it took about 2 hours before they warded me. And when they warded me, they gave me a choice to choose between the ward that I wanted to stay. At first I thought that to be comfortable, I would have chosen a first-class ward. So I asked them if it was available, but unfortunately it was all full. And they told me that the only ward that was available was B2. I was wheeled to the ward. When I was there, I saw that I was amongst with 5 other people. So I prepared myself, washed up, and then got into bed. You know, God is so good. He has given me this opportunity to meet 5 other persons, and in this time I could then say hello to them, talk to them, encourage them, and then you know, they asked me a lot of questions about my situation and I told them and I became friends with them. The operation was successful. I thank God for, you know, getting me through and for the church for praying for me, and I felt no pain after that. I was able to move about and I could talk to others. I met this brother that was opposite my bed, and he was a Christian, but he was with BBTC. And I shared with him and then I encouraged him because he had leg pains, and I was able to pray for him. Then 2 other persons on my right and left, they are both non-Christians, and I made friends with them. They were very curious about what I was doing with my Christian brother opposite me, and they asked me about what I was doing, and I explained to them about you know, that I was a Christian and I was praying for him. And when they heard about it, they said, "Why don't you also pray for me?" Wow, wasn't it interesting that God opened doors of opportunities for me, and that I could share with others although I was in hospital. You know, it is so interesting. And then I also had the opportunity to talk to the 2 other persons that was opposite me. One was an Indian, and he had a leg problem, and he was an unbeliever, and he wanted to know about the love of Christ, which I was sharing about to him. And during that time, I gave him a little pamphlet and encouraged him to read about the pamphlet, and also I told him about who Jesus was, and that he had a hope. He can have a hope in Christ. You know, this very strange. When I went to hospital, I thought that only I was going to, for my own comfort, to get myself cured and all that. But I didn't know that God has a plan for us, that He opened doors for us to share about His goodness and to glorify Him. And I think that God has always have a plan for us. You know, I thought that, you know, I would be comfortable just being in a first-class ward. But He has set me to go to a second-class ward, so then I have this opportunity to reach out to others. Wow, isn't God wonderful? Finally, I just want to encourage you that each of us have good testimonies to share with others. So why don't you take this time to really go out and share your testimonies, that people may be touched and that they will know about the love of Christ. See you. I hope that the peace of God be with you. God bless you.